Cycling is an endurance sport to which there are no real shortcuts to success or improved fitness.
But if you train smart, you will maximise your time to dramatic effect, starting with these 5 training hacks.
We all know the benefits of commuting by bike, but it can be very easy to get into a rut by riding the same old route at the same speed. It can also be a little boring. If your commute is a short one, but you're looking to work on your endurance, try bolting on a small additional loop a few times a week, or simply use a slightly longer route home. Just an extra 20 minutes riding per day will make a difference and won't dramatically eat into your time. If you do this 3 times a week, on each occasion try something different. So some sprint reps on one day, a series of short 1-minute intervals on another, and lastly try doing 2 5-minute threshold sessions. The message is mix it up and maximise. Grinding to a halt at a junction or a red traffic light is a bit of a pain in the backside, but you can use it to your benefit. So try jumping away as hard as you can from a standing start, accelerating for between 10 and 15 pedal revs. These efforts are of the type you'd never normally do out on the road and are used by track sprinters to improve their explosive power. 5 or 6 of these on even a short commute to work will help you immensely.
Even just 20-minute rides can have a dramatic training effect. They're going to hurt, but it will be worth it. In fact, we've got a couple of videos here on GCN that you can train along to that are of that duration.
Now here's the sciencey bit. High intensity interval training actually increases the mitochondrial density of your muscle cells, which are the energy producing elements of your muscles. So the more you can improve this, the more oxygen that your muscles can absorb to burning glucose as fuel.
Yeah, researchers over in the US found that in subjects that they tested over the course of 6 weeks, they managed to increase their cardiorespiratory fitness by 12% by doing 3 sessions a week. Get this now, just 10 minutes in duration, albeit with 3 maximum 20-second sprints included in each one.
Intervals equals #gains. A true training hack, if ever there was one. It's one of the easiest hacks to incorporate into your daily routine, unless you work from home, in a bungalow that is. A place I used to work at had 6 stories and I regularly ran up the stairs and never used the lift. Just a 10 to 15 second effort used to have me nearly in oxygen depth whilst wearing a suit. I weirdly used to love it, and I often used long stairs on the underground rather than taking the escalators. Stair running improves your speed, power and agility, as well as anaerobic conditioning, whilst helping with leg strength development. It's also an extremely high rate of calorie burn, more in fact than cycling. A day off? A hack, I hear you say, or type into the comments section below. Well, the answer is yes, because simply not enough people get enough rest. Now, when you factor in the stresses and strains of everyday life, a full-time job or study, and riding your bike, you risk burning out, lack of motivation, and worst case scenario, even risking illness or injury.
Yeah, there's no such thing as overtraining, just under-resting. What Matt is basically trying to say is that you shouldn't be afraid of taking some time off if you are starting to feel the strain. This is something that I've done plenty of times before and I've always reaped the benefits. Conversely, I've sometimes ignored those signs and always paid the price. Rest helps promote muscle recovery and repair and can also reduce stress by lowering abnormally high levels of cortisol.
Yeah, and adequate sleep can help boost brain function, reduces the risk of energy slumps during the day, and also can help protect your immune system. So rest is best.
5 handy tips then, which should help see you take your cycling to the next level.
Now, if you're looking at how to train around a full-time job or studying, how about clicking just up here for a video that'll explain exactly how to do just that. And to put a razor sharp edge to your form, how about clicking just down here for our indoor training playlist.
Yeah, and it's also a great idea to subscribe to GCN for more tips in the future, and you can do that by clicking on the box in the middle there. Almost came off my bike there.
Silly on me.